in action. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining. You could be anywhere in the world today, but you here with your boy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. So, as always, like I always tell you, you can follow me on social media at Beats by Lonze. And I have a lot of music on Bandcamp. You can find that at beatsbylonze.bandcamp.com. And most importantly, beatsbylonze.com is where you can find my podcast. You can buy beats. You can buy merch. Everything from my website, beatsbylonze.com. So that's the most important thing that I want to tell y'all about this morning. All right. I have a video up right now on YouTube called Check Your Work. That is the best practices that you need to look for as far as your publishing, as far as your ASCAP, as far as your YouTube. You need to check your work. Over the weekend, I found that I had an issue with my distribution, and I had to go in and send requests through ASCAP. I had to send requests through CD Baby to get these things fixed on my publishing for my songs that are out there. But anyway, again, like I said, beatsbylonze.com. That is the best place to support me. You want to listen to beats, you want to buy beats, you want to listen to the podcast. And if you are in need of a expansion for new producers, excuse me, there's a free expansion out there called My Bad Expansion for producers to get you started. All right, so enough about that information. All right. What's up, Blatantly Blatant Network? I hope you got your MPC going. I hope it's good to go now. Man, we've been getting updates every week. Right now, the last update we got is 12.3B9. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it on the screen, but yeah, we got update 12.3B9 on the push 3 and Ableton 12. Now, I believe, if I am remembering correctly, I'll tell you what, let's not even play with it. Let's go and see what updates 12.39 has. Ableton 12.3B beta. All right, let's go to it and see what it says. It says 12.3 has stem separation. And let's pull it up on the screen so y'all can see it. 12.3 has stem separation, so let's take that off the stage. Stop screen. Share screen. All right, so y'all can see it with me as I show it. Oh, I guess I can't show both of them, can I? Yeah, I guess that one. Yeah, you can't see it. Damn it. So, but anyway, it has stem separation and it has something else on it that I have not went through the details to figure out what all it has. Let me go back to the drop and see what it says it does. Because I just went into the first thing that it said. I hope y'all doing good today. Everything is cool my way. Just, trying to get to everything that I get to. All right. Oh, there we go right there. Release notes. All right. So now it has stem separation, splice integration, and it has what else? Bounced group tracks, paste bounced audio, device A and B comparison, And in the arrangement view, they have a thing where clips and MIDI notes that are not a part of the arrangement will not be drawn, so they will not be played. And then it has some things they fixed with the browser. They fixed the core library. They added new drum tracks. New drum racks, new templates, and the push XY mappings for XY presets. I do not even use that. They updated Max for Life. They updated some performance as usual, and a number of bug fixes. A lot of bug fixes that they did on the new update. But anyway, a lot of times, a lot of the stuff they fix on the push, I don't even use it. I don't even use it that way. So let's stop that screen and share this one. All right. So back to what I was working on. So here's the thing that bothers me a little bit about the Move. This will probably be the worst thing you hear me say about the Ableton Move is that once you have all your projects saved and your whole Move is full of the sets, you'll have to transfer them, save them somewhere else on to your computer or your hard drive, right? And then what happens is that because this is a sketch machine of sorts, you would have to bring that actual set into Ableton, and you would have to work it and do more work in Ableton to export the song out if you wanted more than what you did in the Move. So what I mean by that is this particular song that I did in the Ableton Move, which is set 40, which was my last set, it had about a minute and a half of a track that I thought would be enough to, get us a good start. But then when I pulled it into Ableton, it only gave me like 15 bars or 12 bars or something, 16 bars of whatever project that I was working in. And it was not the full thing that I produced in the Move. So it was a lot different. So what I had to do is had to come in Ableton and actually make more of the production in Ableton. So now the production is a little bit different than what it is in the Move. So I'm going to have to go into probably these 40 beats and update the 40 beats in Ableton so that they'll be complete songs, because I don't think they're all complete on the set. So this is what I got, and I'm sure that I did it a little bit different than what I did on the Move, because I moved some stuff around. I added some other elements. I added some other plugins. And so that's the way that works. Hey, yo, I had to pull my big crush out to move muscle. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, I had to pull my big crush out to move a muscle. Came from moving bundle, spit in your face, but I'm super humble. I've been ahead of y'all, my metaphors, no metaphors. On St. Levis on my feet, need an extra. Hey, yo, I had to pull my big crush out to move a muscle. Came from moving bundle, spit in your face, but I'm super humble. I've been ahead of y'all, my metaphors, no metaphors. On St. Levis on my feet, need an extra arm. Cocaine at the lodge, begging in vanilla stores, your head can sell it off. Don't call me unless you check it off. Philippe Petty with some extra sauce, stayed on the mezzo for. Hey, hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I love it. All right, so That's what I had to do in Ableton, man. So, man, I hate that for you blatantly. Um, I wish I wish you live a little bit closer, man. I could have helped you figure that thing out. I'm sure I could. I am positive that I could have fixed it. I am positive that I could have fixed it. Not that you didn't do everything that you need to do, but I'm positive I could have fixed it. Dun, 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 dun. I am the king of working on shit until it works. Every machine in this studio I've had issues with in some shape, form, or fashion. I had to figure it out. So, especially with the NPCs, um, I know that I'll tell you specifically for the new, for the live one, when I got this next live one, it was harder to put in the mix than my first one. The first one was easy. I had no issues with it. But the second one that actually, this is the third one that I bought. This one that I bought last is the one that I had the most headache with. Um, so yeah, we're gonna work in Ableton today. It does say that I have the option to authorize this freaking new update. So let's see if I can do a little authorization up in this book. Push dot local allow. All right. I do like the one thing that really made me really get the push 3 was that I knew when they said that you're able to update everything through Wi-Fi, and that you'd be able to transfer your projects live through Wi-Fi or all that, it'll be able to talk back and forth. I knew that was going to be a dope feature. So I knew that that would be promising for the push 3. All right. So actually, let's get out of. Probably need to get out of there and go here to do it. Authorize push local / authorize, and I'll tell you what I just did if this does what I think it's gonna do. 644. Yeah. All right. So I'll tell you just ahead of time, so you won't waste a lot of time with your stuff. Um, if you're going to update your push, you need to update it with Safari. Don't try to update with Google Chrome. If you try to use Google Chrome, it is not going to work as good as it would with Safari. So please use Safari or a different internet browser, because the Google Chrome will not automatically put your passwords in there. You'd have to always have your passwords with you. And so yeah, so that's just what happened. I just tried to update it with Google Chrome, and it did go to the page to log in, but I do know that with Safari it went right to what it needed to do and updated immediately. All right, so cool. All right, so yeah, so we got that. So what I was trying to do was authorize this new software. All right, So let's do new live sets. Don't save nothing that I need to save. All right, so what we're going to do is work on a beat on, actually I know exactly what beat I'm going to work on. I found this weekend I was updating my catalog. As I was telling y'all earlier, that there's a new video I got on YouTube that I just uploaded this morning called To Check Your Work. Check your work with your copyright, with ASCAP, with anywhere else you got your publishing, and to check your distribution, wherever you got your distribution come from. Make sure that you check that all your information is correct, because I found some issues in some work that I was doing. All right, so as I was going through my cataloging of my beats this weekend, I found a sample that I have never used, and so I'm going to use that sample today. Well, anyway, I hope to use the sample today. I don't know. So, all right, we're going to slice a new MIDI track. All right. Okay, it's going to put it in my MPC slicer. We're going to turn our release all the way down. Oh, no, that's not it. That is my beat that I had for, that's the beat that I had for my drum contest that I did with the Beat League. We don't want to do that. All right, let's go back. Beats folder. Oh, there it is right there. All right. Immediately I was like, nah, that ain't right. All right, so let's do this over again. So let's, we're going to right click, slice to new MIDI track. It's going to say my slicing preset is going to be MPC Chops. That is from my man Ross Rice. Shout out to my man Ross Rice. He created that. All right, so let's see what we got going on over here. Now I do know that in this chop, think I got a fairly good enough chop idea. Alright, so now what I'll do is we'll go to here. And now this is the thing that I don't like about the Ableton right now, that they need to update, right? So if you can see on your screen, I am clicking on kit 212 kit, right? And you see that it is playing the last thing that I chopped on the arranger view, right? In arranger view, I was down at the bottom here at this sample, and it never moved. When I went to the other screen, it never moved as I clicked on it. So I'm assuming the workaround is that you got to click on the track that you want to work on, and then when you go to this page, see, it's still playing that sample even though I'm in this row. Nothing is making it engage. Now if I go to the push and I click on it manually, you click on that manually, it does it. Now previously, before they did some of these updates, when you clicked on it in Ableton, it transitioned the same way with the push in Ableton, but now it does not do that. So that is one thing that frustrates me right now with the push and Ableton, is that it's not speaking to each other the way that it should. Now, let me say this: I do have a couple different other machines ran into my hub, so that could be a possibility that's making it be confused. I have not tried unhooking everything, because that's just a nightmare to unhook all my other stuff that I use. But as of right now, the best way I know to fix it is to actually click on it with the actual push 3, and then make sure that I am where I need to be. That kind of slows my process up a little bit, that I don't get to it just slows my process down a little bit. All right, so I just have to make sure that not only do I click on it inside Ableton, that I actually make sure that I'm on it on the push as well. Now, by all means, goodness gracious, by all means, if y'all know of a better way to fix that, let me know. But for right now, that is. Now, see, I just in this instance just now, when I deleted those track lanes out of it, now whenever I click on wherever I'm clicking out in Ableton, now it's freaking picking up when I'm laying down. Isn't that weird? But when it had all that information in the track lane, it would not move with what I'm. All right, so let's get my drums in here. All right, so I already know that the 212 kit, I put that in there because it just needs to be something to hold space. So I do got some kits built, but I never use them, and that's what I need to get into the habit of always using my own kits, because I know that what's in my own kits is what I like. You know, I don't have to fish for kits and sounds. And another problem I have too is because I do have some Zaytoven samples in my in my arsenal, I have an issue with the ones that are his stuff and the ones that is my stuff, because of course my name is Zay. I name everything Zay. Zay drop 1, Zay drop 2, Zay kit, blah 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 2025. And so yeah, sometimes I get confused on I don't get confused when I hear it, because I know his shit is different than mine. So we got that. So let's go to. All right. So we got 8 bars. I didn't mean to do that, and so I just recorded all that shit. All right, so we want that to be, oh no, I don't want to move that. Hope I didn't mess it up. All right, so we loop this section, so let's go bring that out. And we want to make it 16 bars, so let's fix that. All right. And actually, while we're looking at that, that should be all the way over. So let's move it. Okay, we're gonna delete you then, buddy. Went off the deep end. All right, so let's go. See, y'all saw that? Y'all see that? That I'm in the kit, and I got nothing. I hate it. But I guess that what I gotta do is go back on this side, unmute it, and then try it again. And did it mute it again? Oh yeah, because it recorded over the beginning. All right, so let's try it again. So let's delete. I've been trying this thing where instead of creating the beat in the arranger view, I've been trying to create it in the session view. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can duplicate it. See if it comes back on time. I think there's a space. Yeah. Can't do that because it got a space. I know I told y'all before on Ableton, if you create a beat and it's not on time, it will not duplicate in the right space that it needs to be. All right. So let's go back to our sample. Got you. Hey. Cool. So let's go to the top. Let's make our loop just so we can keep on playing with that little part right there. All right, let me look and see if anybody said anything. Mr. Beats for You says, put you in capital letters and the other Zay in lower caps. Yeah, I try to get out of the habit of labeling kits as Zay. It's just a force of habit because I've been Zay all my life, so that's the first thing that comes to mind when I'm making drum kits is to put Zay Kit 1 or whatever the case may be. But appreciate that recommendation. I will take it into consideration as well, especially since I got a lot of kits that I made, so I have to go in and I got to go back and refix the wheel, not reinvent it, but refix it. I don't know if that's a word, but I got to fix the wheel. just hit off of my finger. I didn't want to do that. My finger got jumpy. I got jumpy. Sometimes that happens. So let's take that one out. All right, so let's do that. One thing about Ableton, boy, you got to be on time. All right, let's take that out. Take that out. We won't even play with it being on. Let's just play with some MIDI. Good old MIDI. What we're going to do on a MIDI today? We're going to go to some plugins. Let's go to, what do we want to mess with? Let's play with Nexus. All right, let's see. All right, let's not play with drums. We don't want drums. Let's play with guitar. Ooh. Ooh. All right. right, so one thing I do know that the sample is in B minor, so we are going to put this joint, if we can, we're going to figure out how to put this in B minor. B minor. All right, so we're in the guitar. All right, and we're going to go to System, and we're going to put it in. All right, don't see anywhere to change the note. Got to be in here somewhere. It's in delay. It's in cross mode, octave down, preset. All right, cool. All right, so scale B minor. So we got, so we'll cut it down just a little bit and duck it. We'll just duck it just a little bit. We don't want to put that in there. We don't need that. All right, so let's do one more. Insert MIDI track. All right, so this time we're going to mess with okay, let's get out of, I want to get out of those filters. There we go. I'm gonna go with, so we want this is B minor, so we want B minor, B minor, and we want a female vocal hook, maybe. Let's see what we got.
Don't want your love.
Hey, ever since I met you, crazy thought. I just couldn't forget you, babe.
Pack up your bags and go.
Boy, I can give you what you want.
Yeah, say the comeback.
Alright.
Oh, know a place we can go. Everybody here is killing me.
I can stay with you all. It's about to blow.
Do you run my neck?
And you say my alright.
What you want? Tell me what you want from me. Hey. Tell me what you want from me. Hey. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want. What you want? What you want? Tell me.
Gotta give it up. Gotta give it up. Gotta give it up.
Oh, tell me that you love me. Tell me that you love me. Oh, tell me that you love me. Oh, tell me that you want me, even when I'm not around. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me.
I like that. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Alright, so let's do audio track. And we'll go back here. Tell me that you want me.
Even when I'm not around.
And then we'll drag
Tell me that you want.
that vocal up in there. And
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me, even when I'm not around.
alright, so let's fix it. Alright, let's bring it up so we got a little bit of playing room. And then we want to start from the beginning.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me.
Alright, so it needs to be slow. If I can't get the sample to hit on the actual joint, it should, let's see, 147.96.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that
Too fast. We want to go 159. 159.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now.
Alright, let's see if I can move it just a little bit.
Tell me that you want.
Alright.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me, even when I'm not around.
Alright.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me, even when I'm not around.
Alright. So what we want to do is bring it back just right there.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me, even when I'm not around.
So how did it loop back to the beginning when I don't want you to loop back to the beginning? Alright, so let's make sure the loop is off.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me, even when I'm not around.
Tell me I can do this. No, 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 no. Please, no. Tell me I can do this. Tell me I can do this. No. Tell me I can.
Alright, so.
Tell me what you want from me.
Tell me that you love me.
Tell me.
Tell me what you want from me, but tell me I can do this. Tell me what you want from me, boy, boy.
Tell me that you love.
Tell me.
Tell me what you want from me.
Tell me you love me.
Tell me what you want from me.
Someone tell me. Don't tell.
Tell me something. Tell me something new.
Tell.
Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Tell me that you want me.
Tell me I can do this now. Tell me I can do this now. Tell me I can do this now.
Alright, so let's take the loop off and let's go back to the beginning. Let's duplicate. Let's duplicate. Let's go. Duplicate. Undo duplicate. Let's consolidate. Consolidate it and then duplicate it. There we go. And then we'll duplicate that work. And then we'll duplicate that work. Alright, let's see what we got. And then we'll duplicate that and move it. Then it should be a hole. Let's see what this
Tell me I can do this now. 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 Tell me I can do this now.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me, even when I'm not around. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me, even when I'm not around. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now.
Tell me I can do this now. Tell me I can do this now. Tell me I can do this now.
Tell me that you want me.
I'll tell you what, so what we'll do is move that one over and then we'll bring this one back.
I can do this now. Tell me 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 I can do this now.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me now. Tell me that you want me, even when I'm
think that is enough of that for today. That's an hour. All right, so let's save this bad boy. Save live set as Tell Me Love Me 25. All right, so it's gonna be 159. And what else I need to note on it? Hip hop. So we'll save that as hip hop code. Save. All right. So again, guys, thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for watching. That's my cook up for today on the freaking Ableton Push 3 and Ableton 12. Again, you can always find me everywhere at Beats by Lonze on all social medias. And if you want to get merch, you can find my merch at beatsbylonze.com. There's a link down there at the bottom. And there's also a free expansion for producers that need just need some sounds just to get started. There's a free expansion there called My Bad at beatsbylonze.com. Check that out. You can listen to my podcast called the Grind 329 Podcast. You can hear me talk to my friends who do better stuff than me, who are way more talented than me, that you wouldn't even know that they're out there doing stuff. They're just out there doing great things in the community. They're doing great things with music, TV. They're doctors, lawyers, producers, actors, all that kind of stuff. I got a lot of friends that do a lot of good stuff, and they don't talk about themselves. So my Grind 329 podcast is to showcase people that's out there getting it and that don't showcase what they do. So again, thank you all for watching the podcast. Thank you all for listening to the music. Thank you all for watching this stream. And I will catch y'all on the next stream. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And again, like I said, watch the podcast, the Grind 329 podcast. It's on all streaming platforms. All right. Appreciate y'all. Peace.